we are going to learn a new surah and a new rule, and this is Surah Al-Lahab. Okay, so two letters have been highlighted, Tabbat Yada, and this is a small, this is like a small sword there, this sign, and again in verse number 3, again that alif and with a small sword has been highlighted. Now we have to learn what is this one. Okay, but because we know that there are certain rules which are being applied here, we have already learned that. I will go through all that one quickly, just one practice, and then we move to find out what are these rules. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. Ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد. Okay, so this is also a good surah to practice jerking sound, qalqala. And now, what is this small sword, or this, where we have prolonged this alif? Okay, this is basically alif madda. Why we have prolonged? Now, this is the story behind that one. Rules of prolongation. How does a letter prolong within text of the Holy Quran? And the verse which is in focus here, look, ma, and on alif madda there is a small sword. That sign. And again this ma has come in maluhu, but this sign is not there. Again this ma has come, wa ma kasab, and this sign is not there. So it means that there are certain rules which apply here. Though the word ma has come 3 times in this verse, but only in the first example ma carries a special sign, which is to prolong that one. And let's start with this one. Now the first row, in the first column there is a meme, and meme, that this is one of the Arabic letter. Okay, lam meme nun, meme. This is simple letter meme and no restriction. This calls meme simple. Okay, and only restriction comes when a fatha, kasra, dhamma applies, or it carries that one. Now on the next example, next row is meme with fatha, meme with fatha, meme with a harakat, and it means it will be prolonged up to 1 second. Ma, you can't say ma because this is only fatha. Fatha, only 1 sec, 1 beat, 1 count. So ma. Now the third row and the first column, meme followed by alif, alif madda. Meme carries fatha and then alif. Meme with a harf al mad up to 2 seconds, because there is a fatha and also alif madda. So we can say that we have to prolong up to 2 seconds, 2 counts. Ma, not restriction ma. Look, ma, making a difference between the two, as we have read fatha 2 times. Okay, now the next row, the first column, is the same word ma, meme, alif, fatha, and on alif there is a sign. This sign is called smaller madda, sometimes smaller madda, and it is, the real name is Madd Al Munfasal. Okay, detached prolongation. Meme with a harf al mad followed by hamza alif. Hamza alif. Why is hamza alif? Alif with fatha is called hamza alif. Any alif, if it comes with any harakat, with any stroke, Okay, for example, fatha, kasra, dhamma, it is called technically hamza, and it is called hamza alif. Now in this example, it could be prolonged up to 3 seconds. Ma. If alif madda is not followed by hamza alif, it would not be prolonged. Like in the example of this one, you see in the ma aghnanu malu wa ma kasab, the verse which is in focus, look, after alif madda, the next hamza alif coming, ma aghna. But in maluhu, alif madda and the next letter is lam. So it will not be prolonged up to 3 seconds. It's normal 2 seconds. Again another example, wa ma kasab, mim followed by alif madda ma, simple ma up to 2 seconds. And the next word is not starting with hamza alif, it's starting with kaf. So it will not be prolonged up to 3 seconds. So this is basically how the rule applies, and we have example in Surah Al-Lahab. Now just quickly, which we have learned previously, there are 2 broad categories of prolongation. First one is original prolongation, like alif, waw and ya, like nu, hi, ha, waw, ya and alif, nu, hi, ha. You have learned that one in order to understand and memorize that basic prolongation, u, ti, na, u, vi, na. Normal duration to pronounce a letter followed by a letter of prolongation is up to 2 seconds. But there are conditional prolongation. One is original prolongation, alif, waw, ya, any letter followed by any of these 3 letters of prolongation, just up to 2 seconds. This is original, it has to be, it is compulsory. But there are conditional prolongation, as you can see here, bima unzila. On alif there is a sword, small sign is there, and we have good example in which we have just learned in Surah Al-Lahab. And again on sawa'un, you can see here on alif, and there is a bigger madda. This sign, this sword is a thick sword, as compared to the previous word. And again in hajjahu, and you can find this again thick sign, and al ana. So these are just 4 examples to tell you that there are conditional prolongation, and special certain rules apply on them. And this time we are focusing only the smaller madda, where the 2 words are involved. Remember, the next 3 example on sawaun, hajjahu or al ana, it has only 1 word. Within 1 word, is a bigger madda is coming. But as far as the smaller madda concerns, or it involves 2 words, like bima unzila, tabbat yada abi, okay, and many other examples. Now this is basically called Madd Al Munfasal, verse number 8 in Surah Al-Baqarah, khatamallahu ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim. Now look here, ala has come 3 times in this verse. The first example, ala qulubihim, the second example, wa ala sam'ihim, and the third example, wa ala absarihim. Now on the third example, on ala, you can find a smaller madda. You see, Madd Al Munfasal, Madd Al Munfasal you can find there. Why? Because the rule applies here, and the next word starting with hamza alif, a alif with a fatha, that is hamza alif. But in the other example, example number 1, ala qulubihim, after ala, qaf is coming, wa ala, the second example, sin is coming. There is no hamza alif. You understand my point? So that's why that they will not be prolonged, and this wa ala absarim will be prolonged because of that rule. Remember, if a words end at harf al mad, a letter of prolongation followed by hamza alif, it will be prolonged up to 3 seconds. This prolongation involves 2 words in order. Remember al-Madd Al Munfasal, they involve two words where the first word is ending on a alif madda, and the next word, the first letter, is starting with hamza alif. Like we can find many examples here. Look here, example of Madd Al Munfasal from first 17 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. The first example we find bima unzila, again meme followed by alif, and the next word unzila starts with alif, hamza alif, with the dhamma. Okay, it doesn't matter whatever comes on the next word, it starts with the fatha, kasra, dhamma, whatever. Now here we will practice, and you have to follow me. Bima unzila wama unzila. You have to judge yourself. You can make a difference between that this is fatha and again alif madda, and then if such example Madd Al Munfasal comes. So you make some assessment or judgment in your mind that you want to make a difference between 2 and 3 sounds in prolongation. Okay, now ala absarihim, you are prolonging here Madd Al Munfasal, but on ba there is a khalkala. You already know that. So at the same time, now each time in each class your responsibility is becoming higher, bigger, because you have to practice and you have to learn, apply all the rules which you have learned. Illa anfusahum qalu innama. Now remember, I told you that the first word could be ended on alif madda, waw madda, or ya madda. Now in this case it is ended on waw madda. Before that bima unzila, ma unzila ala, but this waw. So harf al mad, a letter of prolongation is concerned. When the first word is ended or ends at a letter of prolongation, it could be alif, waw, or ya. In this case it is waw. Ala innahum kama aman. You may have noticed here in this example I have made a waqf there. Okay, so it is up to you. You make a waqf or without waqf, though anyway. Qalu anu'min kama aman ala innahum qalu amanna